Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Yash Talks Football. We're back with a proper video this time because past couple of days had a driving test, was stressing about it for some reason. Passed in the end, but yeah, we didn't have time. I didn't have time to be in the right frame of mind to be making proper content. But now we're back, and now we're back fully because not that long left until the season starts. Obviously we've got the Charity Shield on Sunday. The two Manchester clubs play each other. Then next week is the start of the season. I won't be doing the match reaction to the Wolves game because I'll be away that day, so I won't get a chance to catch it. But I probably will report on any other games that come on TV because I won't be able to find a stream. But before we get into it, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around. This video is going to be about Chelsea, but I was going to talk about their mess of a transfer window. But I guess you could say one thing to make up for it is that they just reached an agreement literally 2 minutes ago for the signing of Pedro Neto from Wolves. Now, as an Arsenal fan who rates this player highly, this makes me jealous because Neto is one of the best wingers in the Premier League. Technically gifted, quick. The only downside to his game is his injury record, which if you think about Chelsea, they've got what? They got Palmer who can play on the right. They've got Madueke. They've probably signed some other Brazilian that I don't know, which is what we're going to talk about today mainly, their signings. They've also got Mudryk, who is divided in their fan base. Me personally, I think he's complete shit. But there we go. But look, I'm doing that news about Pedro Neto broke just now, so look, I've just said that good signing, and then yeah, I'm going to move on to their other part of the transfer window, the not so good part, because Chelsea have been doing what Chelsea Football Club we do like what they do all the time, and that is well under this new ownership anyway, and that is signing random Brazilians, basically trafficking South Americans. Because I've looked on the Twitter post and they've signed they've signed another goalkeeper. I think that's what 10 goalkeepers now. They've still got like the Kepa, still got Sanchez there. I think Petrovic is still there. They brought like Jorgensen. But the question really is who's going to be starting, because I think Maresca said at the start of the window, or like, when he got in to pre-season, Sanchez will be the main starter. And let's just say that Sanchez drops sinkers like he did last season. Who's going to go into there? Because they've got a lot to choose from, and their squad is stacked. And when I say stacked, not in a good way. They've also brought in that Omarodion, whatever his name is, from Atletico Madrid. I've I don't know who this guy is. I've never actually heard of him until we got links to Chelsea. But from what people have been saying online on social media and all the content creators that I watch, people are saying that he's a worse version of Lukaku and that he's big and strong just like Lukaku, but has a terrible touch just like Lukaku. And speaking of Lukaku, Lukaku is still a Chelsea player, I'm pretty sure. So they got that issue to sort out as well. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, Cole Palmer has just come back into training, so he won't be fully fit for pre-season. And if you look at Chelsea's pre-season, it hasn't been great at all. They got battered by Celtic, drew to Wrexham. I think they beat Club America, I think it was, and they got absolutely packed by Man City. It's going to be interesting to see what Maresca can do, because if it's going the way it's going now, they still haven't had their style of play fully drilled. I think they have a friendly against Inter Milan at some point. Maybe even tonight. I'm not too sure. It might have already happened. I just missed it. But their season starts against Man City, and it doesn't look like they're ready because we don't know what their starting lineup will be for that first game of the season on that Super Sunday. Because just looking at their midfield, they've got Dewsbury Hall, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, and even that Enzo, that's still in the question because of what he done and the whole Argentinian squad. Cole Palmer in the midfield. They just sold Gallagher to Atleti. Don't know how they pulled that off, but there we go. So yeah, they got some problems. But look, Chelsea fans especially, let me know in the comment section below what is happening with your transfer policy. And apart from that Neto transfer, which is a very good signing, assuming it gets done fully, which it looks like it will. Let me know what you think of your transfer window as a whole, your pre-season as a whole. I'd like to know your perspective because they'll know more than me. I've only seen glimpses and clips of and been able to give my thoughts of that. But yeah, remember like, sub, and share the content around, and I'll see you lot in a bit.